My friend, India's friend, the President of the United States of America, Mr. Donald Trump.
In India today, an unexpected shift is unfolding. From primetime news anchors to political rallies, a once revered foreign leader is now under fire. Donald Trump, once celebrated with a rock star-like rally in the Indian Stadium of Ahmedabad and a Modi rally in NRG Stadium in Houston, is now being criticized by Indian media heavyweights like Arnab Goswami, with some even accusing him of irresponsible meddling in India's internal affairs. Even opposition parties like the Indian National Congress have gone as far as burning effigies of Trump, and Modi's own political allies have begun questioning Trump's role in regional diplomacy, albeit quietly, behind closed doors. The Congress Party criticized President Trump's assertion of brokering the ceasefire, questioning whether India had conceded to U.S. demands, particularly concerning trade negotiations. They highlighted the Modi government's silence on the matter and called for clarity on India's stance regarding external mediation. Congress MP Shashi Tharoor publicly supported the Modi government's position, defending India's response to Trump's claims.
I'm sorry, it's very difficult to feel any sympathy for Pakistan. It's like shooting your parents and claiming sympathy because you're an orphan. I'm sorry, Pakistan brought this upon itself. The Pakistani military brought it upon itself.
This led to internal disagreements within the INC, with some members criticizing Tharoor for deviating from the party line. Tharoor clarified that his views were personal and aimed at representing India's interests on the global stage. So what exactly went wrong? It wasn't always like this. The world witnessed a unique bond between Narendra Modi and Donald Trump. The Howdy Modi rally in Houston, Texas in 2019 was a spectacle. 50,000 Indian Americans gathered in what was not just a cultural celebration but a political endorsement.
My friend, India's friend, the President of the United States of America, Mr. Donald Trump.
Their shared populist style, emphasis on nationalism, and anti-China stance created the perception of an Indo-US golden age under their leadership. Namaste Modi was a mirror to Howdy Modi rally that took place in Ahmedabad in 2020 that hosted Trump in India. The stadium chosen for this rally was Motera Stadium, which is now renamed as Narendra Modi Stadium, where at least 100,000 people were present during Trump's speech. In his speech, President Trump praised India's diversity, economic rise, and cultural richness, while Modi emphasized the growing friendship and strategic partnership between the two nations. The event symbolized diplomacy through spectacle, blending politics, pageantry, and public enthusiasm. But the bromance became turbulent after April 22nd. A deadly terrorist attack in Pahalgam led Modi to retaliate against Pakistan with military force, launching 24 missiles at what India claimed were terrorist hideouts across 6 locations. Pakistan, in response, reported that 30-plus civilians had been killed in these attacks. What's critical to note here is that India did not coordinate these strikes with its international allies. No evidence was shared, no diplomatic channels activated. Modi appeared confident that Pakistan, under Nawaz Sharif's family government, known for its historicamente warm ties with Modi, wouldn't retaliate. And he was right, at least initially. Pakistani ministers like Rana Sanaullah and Ishaq Dar publicly stated they had no intentions to respond militarily. Dar even went on to claim that Pakistan had prior knowledge of the attack on 7th May, raising questions on Pakistan's preparedness for this attack. But here's where things spiraled out of control. On 9th May night, after 2 days of constant Indian drone strikes in Pakistan, one of India's missiles reportedly landed near a Pakistani nuclear installation in Rawalpindi. A red line in global diplomacy. Not only did this attack prompt global diplomacy, it also pushed Pakistan to retaliate at its fullest, targeting forward western airfields of India, destroying multiple equipment of India, including the S-400 air defense system, and destruction of BrahMos missile storage in Beas. CNN and other international media reported on the potential for nuclear escalation, causing alarm not just in South Asia, but in Washington, D.C. That was the moment Donald Trump got involved. He pressured both nations into an immediate ceasefire, effectively halting what could have become a catastrophic conflict. Though both Pakistan and India kept the details of the meeting a secret, Trump jumped in to claim that it was because he threatened them with zero trade if the war was not stopped. Furthermore, Nick Robertson, CNN's international diplomatic editor, claimed on CNN that India requested the US, Saudi Arabia, and Turkey to impose a ceasefire after Pakistan's retaliation on 10th May. Modi, who had just started to control the narrative of being a decisive, tough leader, was suddenly seen as being forced into backing down, not by Pakistan, but by Trump. And in India's hyper-nationalist political climate, that didn't play well. This also raised the question of India's overly hyped projection of being victorious in this conflict. Pakistan claimed it had shot down 6 Indian fighter jets, including 1 or 2 of the much-hyped French Rafale jets. Even more shocking, they were taken down by Chinese-made J-10C jets using the latest PL-15 air-to-air missiles. This raised troubling questions. How could China's aircraft outperform Western technology? International defense analysts and media outlets picked up the story, and the resulting embarrassment put Modi under massive pressure. Moreover, if it wasn't enough, the press conference by Pakistan military personnel showcased how the Indian equipment was employed poorly, despite being qualitatively good. Modi's struggles aren't limited to foreign affairs. Domestically, his popularity is slipping. In the recent Indian national elections, Modi's BJP aimed for 400 seats, but barely managed 240 seats, needing coalition support to form a government. For a leader who once seemed untouchable, this was a wake-up call. And for Trump, who values strength and popularity above all, Modi's political vulnerability may be seen as a liability. Modi and Trump's relationship began with grandeur and geopolitical alignment, but now it's at a breaking point. The ceasefire imposed by Trump, the failure to coordinate with allies, the PR setbacks, and Modi's declining popularity have all contributed to a serious strain. If Modi continues down the path of isolation and confrontation, attacking allies like Trump for short-term political gains, the breakup may not just be diplomatic, it could become personal. And with such unannounced attacks that can have serious retaliations, India is putting the whole world at the risk of nuclear confrontation, and it will be solely responsible for it. And as history shows, when Trump walks away from a relationship, he rarely looks back. Diplomacy is not about missiles. It's about timing, trust, and truth.